Hey, what's up guys, it's Unleashed here today, and yes, the Sonic Frontiers story trailer has dropped about 5 minutes ago, or wherever it's been, but yeah, no time to waste, let's get right into this. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's react to the Sonic Frontiers story trailer in 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. Oh, go, there we go. So what's CGI that we got that yesterday? Oh, Ninja. Oh, Sonic. Oh, CGI, okay. A mysterious stranger. Woo, Sage.
Actions endanger the world.
Ooh, alright. Her device now. Oh, Cyberspace, alright. Sky Sanctuary. Ooh, Cyberspace effect. Sunset Green Hill, alright. Yo. Desert, second island, let's go. Ooh. Yo, wall jump. Yo, alright. More CGI. Amy.
Amy? Is that you?
Roger, yo. Sounds sick. Yo, Desert Island looks sick, man. Look at this. Yo. Looks a bit empty though, not gonna lie. Alright. Woo, whoa, what's that? Okay, new boss. Secrets of the Ancients. Sonic's hand.
You cannot run forever. Leave. Immediately.
Yo. Okay, it's from the Nintendo Direct trailer now? Yeah. Forge a new frontier. Sonic Frontiers? Come on, release it. November 8th, 2022. Alright. Oh wait, can we pre-order? Adventurous Treasure Box. I can pre-order this immediately. Let's go. Okay, so some... Alright. Oh wait, that is a box art. I just realized. Yeah, that was a box art. Yo! Let's go! I am hyped for that, man. That was a sick trailer, man. We got to release it. I can pre-order the game now, finally. Wait, can I? Wait, did it say pre-order? Let me see. Yeah, pre-order now. Alright. Okay, that box art is pretty fire, actually. Yeah, that art is beautiful. Okay, they put some sort of blue glow on the Frontiers logo. Alright. Okay, so then, we have some sort of adventurous treasure box. So I guess it's some sort of pre-order bonus, I'm guessing. Skill points. So that's what those blue diamonds are. Then you got blue seeds of defense. And then red seeds of power. So I think that's what you give to the Hermit Cocoa or something. Or the... there's the Hermit Cocoa and there's something else. I forgot what it's called, but you give these actually get the different skill points. So alright then, it's time for some analysis because there was quite a lot to go through this trailer, so let's begin. Alright, obviously we start off with the Coco, obviously, and then the ninja comes in, and then honestly, this CGI is just beautiful. I don't think it's quite on the level of Unleashed opening, obviously. I think that's just slightly higher in terms of animation and budget and everything, but this CGI still looks pretty fantastic. I mean, the grass is just beautiful. Look at that grass, man. It looks better than real life. I mean, look outside right now. Where do you see grass that is as good looking as that? Exactly. Nowhere. But my god, it's beautiful. Then obviously we see Sonic save the Coco and then go into the throne to enter cyberspace. But then we see Sage. And what she says here is, submit. Your actions endanger the world. And then Sonic heads over to cyberspace. So it definitely seems like Sage is a villain. Or is she? Because while she is trying to provoke Sonic from being on the island, does that necessarily make her evil? I'm not sure. Maybe she's a protector of the island, so she's trying to get Sonic off it because she thinks it's trying to cause harm. Or maybe trying to protect Sonic from some danger that he doesn't know about yet, so I don't know what's going on with Sage right now. Alright, so we start off in the Metropolis age, I'm pretty sure. And it's very similar to that of the Nintendo Direct trailer, but in this one here, well, in this little snippet here anyways, he jumps into that dash ring, and you see a bit of the upper pathways, so there's going to be some multiple pathways in these cyberspace stages, which is good because Forces in its 3D sections particularly was very linear, except for a couple of stages, but it's good to see that there's some multiple pathways in these stages now. I hope they will last quite a long time because obviously in Forces, for example, Monta Canyon, well, there were some multiple pathways there, they didn't last very long and just went straight back to their regular pathway in like a quick instant, so I'm hoping that's not the case here, but oh well. But then we see Sky Sanctuary, and one thing I noticed straight away is that there's some sort of cyberspace glitchy effect, that purple lines, and it honestly looks pretty good. I'm really happy that the things like this here to make sure that yes, this is an illusion, it's not real, it's Cyberspace. So I'm happy that it's actually here. And yeah, there's definitely some sort of top pathway with some platforming here in the Sky Sanctuary stage, so that's good. It's still kind of straight line-ish though. I guess that's what Cyberspace is supposed to be in Sonic Frontiers, just sort of very linear, because the people who played the game already call it linear stages. So I don't know, I am kind of worried that it's just one straight line, but I guess the open world is a big meat of Frontiers, not necessarily Cyberspace. So depending on how they actually progress while getting further into the game, whether they get more open and difficult, that's what I'm hoping right now. But then we see Green Hill, and we have Sunset Green Hill. I actually really like this, man. Like, Green Hill is really beautiful at sunset. It looks like Mania Plus's DLC for Green Hill, and also it looks like that one stage in Sonic Advance 3, I think it's called Sunset Hill. But anyways, yeah, we don't really see much in Green Hill, to be honest with you. I mean, apart from the springs, there does seem to be some sort of area on the left there, so maybe you can jump over to there and there's like a different pathway or something, I don't know. But on the bottom pathway when you go after the springs, it does seem like one block you have to jump over, so I'm still a bit iffy on Cyberspace right now. I can't really give full thoughts on it because we still haven't seen one full stage. I need to see one full stage before I give my full opinions and thoughts on Cyberspace as of right now. But then, we see some snippets of the open world. So we see the first island, obviously, with some sort of pillars or something, not sure what these are. But then, we get to see the desert area. And we see it's actually not entirely desert. It is surrounded by some water, though I guess it's because it's an island, obviously, to be surrounded by water, makes sense. But there are some trees here, but in the second shot here, I mean, there's not much in the sky compared to the first island, right? I mean, in the first island, while kind of empty on the ground a bit, we did have some things in the sky, but for this shot here, both the sky and the land looks a bit empty. I mean, I guess it is a desert, so it's going to be kind of deserted. I don't know, I mean, you kind of see the stuff like sticking out of the ground, so it's obviously some sort of ruins here. Actually, you can see on the right there too, some sort of arches there, so the desert is definitely going to be a bit of ruinish type things here, so I guess that's why it's a bit empty, I suppose. I don't know, it does feel like a bit flat too compared to the first island too, so I hope the quality of the islands doesn't just go down after we leave the first island, because I do want things to get a lot better. Then the next shot here, we see Sonic, I think, so yeah, these green walls definitely the climbable ones then, so this is where you can run on and stuff, so I guess Sonic climbs up this green wall, then he goes into those dash pads, circles on this, what's it called, rail? Oh, I'm so dumb right now, just bear with me here. But then we see this shot here, obviously, but we also see some sort of spiky things here. I don't know what that is. Looks like some sort of tumbleweed. I don't know what that is, but yeah. Then we see a circling rail once again. But then we go into a segment where Sonic is sprung onto a wall. Then he has to wall jump off of it onto the next spring, which is actually pretty interesting. I hope if you stay in this wall for too long, you actually fall off, or you can slide down to like an unleashed, because I don't want it to be too easy once again. Then we have some more CGI, but we do actually see Amy trapped in the thing, where that cage thing. And my god, Roger, my boy, he sounds actually really good. I can really hear the emotion in his voice, and it really does sound like Sonic is lost and just confused, which is absolutely fantastic. And he doesn't sound like cheesy or anything like in colours or something like that. He genuinely sounds really serious, which is good. I mean, he did start with this in Forces, obviously, because in Forces, in my opinion, he was complete like colours. They had some sort of serious vibe for him there. And he seems like they're carrying it Frontiers, but escalating that even more, which I'm very happy about. Alright, we have another shot of the desert here, but what the hell are those circle things in the sky there? What the hell is that? I hope we can go there. I mean, it's some sort of platforms, right? And maybe you can run around those circles like loops. I mean, that would be pretty sick, honestly. I mean, what is that? And yeah, you can see that this enemy that Sonic's attacking right now, it is silver compared to the black ones on the first island. So it definitely seems like they changed colour on different islands, but that probably signifies that they do get a bit stronger, which I'm very happy about. By the way, why are those platforms in a little curve there? But my main problem is that they're not even aligned properly. What the hell is that? Fix that, please. People with OCD are going to hate that. But yeah, we do see some more cliffs in the background, so it looks like we have some more biomes on each island. This is definitely more deserted and cliffy compared to the desert area we saw earlier, so that's interesting. There was this Sonic side loop in this block thing, and when it actually destroys it, some enemies pop out, so that's interesting, I suppose. Then we see a brand new enemy, and then this was like some sort of mini-boss, right? I mean, it's way too big to just be a regular enemy, so I'm guessing this is another mini-boss like the ninja and the tower from the first island, but Sonic does this crazy, just spinning around thing here. It's not the same thing as we saw before, where he has that one stuck animation. It's something different to that. It looks more similar to the blue tornado from Sonic Heroes that it does. But then after defeating that, there's some really dodgy enemy here. What's that thing sticking out? I don't want to know, but it does point a laser at Sonic, and then apart from the enemy, yeah, you can see a lot of floating wheels in the background. Definitely some sort of fog thing going on. This is some sort of sandstorm, because we have heard that there's some different weather, so maybe in this desert area we could have some sandstorms as a different weather. And that would be pretty sick, honestly. And yeah, once again, some more sort of ruins in the back with those arch things. Interesting stuff. And then we see this move of homing shot. I think it's called homing shot, this move is. We saw this in the Switch trailer as well. And yeah, in the back, once again, more of those circling loop things and ruins just floating in the sky. I'm really interested in the second island, man. Really interested in it. But then we see another boss, and Sonic's locked in some sort of cage here, which is really interesting. And then this boss seems to be holding something. I think that's his arms, maybe. And then it throws him at Sonic. Maybe he has to jump on top of that or send it, like hit it back with the enemy to attack it. I'm not too sure. Then we go back to the first island again where Sonic is doing this move. Is this called Sonic Boom? I'm not sure. And then he just does out the tower. But then we do see some sort of path on that mountain in the background. You see some sort of entrance there with those two pillars. More interesting stuff here. I don't think we've seen this part of the island, which is good. Then this CGI here. Sonic's hands seem to be infected by the thing that Sage has around her face. So maybe she's attacking Sonic, then that means. So she is a villain then? I don't know. Interesting stuff here. But then it does wear off after a bit. So maybe it's after fighting these enemies that he gets affected by if he gets hit or something. I'm not too sure about this whole story thing here. Then Sage once again tells Sonic to leave the island. It really seems like she's trying to desperately get Sonic off the island. I'm really starting to think that Sage isn't really necessarily a villain, but more so trying to protect Sonic from something that he doesn't know about. Because the way she says that you can't run forever, I don't know. It seems like some sort of massive threat that we haven't seen yet that Sonic needs to escape from, because that's what Sage is warning him about. But obviously Sonic doesn't listen, and then he goes to attack Sage, then he gets hit, and then we see that Titan thing once again from the Nintendo Direct trailer. Anyways, that about does it for today's video. So we got the Frontier story trailer, and honestly, this is my favorite trailer so far. I mean, we got a decent bit of Cyberspace. Not enough in my opinion, but still a decent bit. Then we got some more story. Heard Roger. Roger sounds honestly really good. I'm really excited to hear Roger, man. Then we got some footage of the first island, and the second island, and honestly, this is a really solid trailer. And honestly, I forgot to mention this, but the music is really good too. Not guitars, obviously, but some orchestral stuff, but it sounds really good once again. Tomoyo Otani, my god, I'm so excited to hear what you put together for Frontiers, man. Really excited. But what do you guys think of this trailer? Does it make you more excited for Frontiers? Let me know down below. Love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed by hitting that join button down below. And remember, it's not necessary. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!